It's time for Unpopular Opinion. It's time for Unpopular Opinion. What is up, Steelies? Let's get right into it. I was surprised to discover that I had a much different opinion than most people on this topic. Y'all know how it is. People love to speak on things of which they know nothing about, and this is no exception. So what's got everyone so pressed?
And so I said, you know what, give me 5 years, babe. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna get this acting thing, I'm gonna blow up, and then I'll take you out of there. I'll retire you from LAPD, and then you can pursue something that you love, a dream that you have, And he said, okay, babe, all right, 5 years, all right. And here we are, 15 years later. I missed the 5-year mark, okay? I have said to him, babe, it's time. It's time.
Now, I am a fan, so I may be a little biased, but I don't see anything wrong with what Tabitha, also known as Little Miss Flint, is saying in this video. But let's continue to listen.
And it's a bittersweet moment because it has been an emotional roller coaster for the last 15 years of him being a police officer. As we know, it's been tough as a black man. And then also being an officer.
Now, people are happily skipping over this part of the video where she explains to y'all that her husband, the man that she's loved for over 20 years, the father of her children, is in a very dangerous job field, not just for a man, but especially as a black man.
But I also know that it's time for him to dream again. It's time for him to think like a child.
What did she just say? Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
And think, ooh, when I grow up, what do I want to be? And it's something else. It's time for a new journey, a new chance at life. And God has blessed us. He has blessed me that I can retire my husband. Not 5 years, but 15. And honey, we're going to take it, okay?
Okay. Now, I personally love this family and I'm so happy for them, but a lot of y'all felt differently, including Wendy Williams. Let's hear what she had to say about this.
Nope. I was married to one of those. I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams, buy a business, stay with me, but go, go, go. You see how that turned out.
Now, hold on there, Wendy. You got too much chip on your dip. All right? This is Tabitha's husband, not your ex-husband.
I predict that this marriage is going to be on real rocky ground in a moment. Live your dream. Then they invest in stuff and they lose the money. And then they invest in something else and the money gets swindled or stolen. And then they invest again. Then he comes home and throws his bag down. And he's like, and she's like, what? And he's like, I can't do this, and this is your fault. You're over here making all your money and stuff. You had me quit my job, and I can't find my live like a child.
Wow, really, Wendy? That was disrespectful AF. Similar to Tabitha, I know what it's like to go out of your way to make positive content and to be met with vitriol. When you're married to a good man, vitriol from other women ain't nothing new.
Like, no, you work. Being a cop was a big part of his identity. He liked it, but she came to him and said that.
Child, look, everyone's entitled to their opinions, but the reality is if you've never been in a marriage that the two of you built up from the ground together, you can't really speak on marriages that have been built like that. Your opinion is futile. Building a marriage out of love with mutual goals is very difficult work. It's not based on what you think you would do. It's based on what you actually do once you get there. I speak from experience when I say that it is very difficult work, especially for my husband and I having no family support. They say in America that only 1 out of 4 black women will ever get married. With such abysmal odds, you'd think that black women would be listening to and rooting for black women that are married, instead of waking up and choosing violence. A lot of the resentment that I can see in the women critiquing Tabitha's marriage has more to do with the fact that they don't know how to choose a good man than it does with them believing all men are trash. Wishing failure on another woman's marriage is not going to have God sending you the man of your dreams.
My God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way, and I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes, broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right?
Again, when the only men you've ever known are duck boys, you can't really relate to the experience Tabitha has had in her marriage. Being married to a good man doesn't have to be a fallacy. I'm thankful to live it every day, and I see it every day in my gated community, in grocery stores, at schools. People jumped into this conversation with little to no experience on anything Tabitha is talking about. For example, almost 90% of the people that I've met along the way of my acting journey have had to move back home. Whether in New York or LA, they simply couldn't afford to stay there. Kevin met Wendy when she was clearly already on her way to the top. This isn't a Lifetime movie. Lay off the Tide Pods. Nobody's going to move to a coastal city while you go on auditions once or twice a day and they work a 9 to 5 in hopes of maniacally taking all your money one day if you ever make it. It doesn't work that way. Sadly, when you're bitter, nothing's ever good enough. She gave y'all vegan food. She gave y'all laughs. She gave y'all calm, beautiful Southern voice. She gave y'all beautiful Black family visuals. What more do you want from her? But I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna root for her, no matter what. Thanks for watching. He can't pay your bills, he can't pay your telephone bills, he can't pay your automobiles, but he wants Netflix and chill.